What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today's Thursday, July 2nd. Now, we have to talk about in today's video the new all-time high runes transactions on the Bitcoin network, because this is absolutely crazy, showing that runes are not only back, but coming back in full force. And I also want to share with you this specific wallet on Solana that's been accumulating Bitcoin on Solana. Not only have they become the second largest holder of DOG, but they've been non-stop DOG cost averaging. And this just hasn't happened over the past 48 hours. I actually want to observe this specific wallet's behavior, because I can't tell if this is a whale or if this is some type of institution, or maybe this is just some accumulation on behalf of something that's about to come. But I just want to share with you this specific wallet because their behavior is very interesting. They just buy and they rarely sell. So I want to dive deep into that and look into charting analysis, because the MACD is showing that potentially we could be heading into a buyer's market. So let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X. Please be careful with anus gamers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. Guys and girls, let's get right into it. Okay, so right now DOG is up around 4.46% over the past 24 hours, reclaiming the 60 million market cap. Just keep in mind, 60 million market cap for the number one Bitcoin meme coin on a $1.2 trillion asset class, which is Bitcoin, is very much micro cap. The amount of upside that you see with DOG right now is much greater than the downside just at this point in time. When we look at the trading volume, most of the trading volume is actually happening on Kraken, which I think should happen. Kraken is the most trusted, most preferred exchange in the world and is regulated within the United States. So there's a lot of regulatory oversight. So before we begin talking about all these different things, remember, we have the fundraiser happening right now. Now, we've made a lot of progress over the past 24 hours. Thanks to Coer, Sanchez, Papa Hurt, who made a second donation yesterday, climbing the ranks. Then we also have M. Braconelli, we have Libertono, we have Space Dog Moon, and Pop Domains. Thank you so much for your contributions. Now, we are currently at 57% raised thus far. So we raised roughly around 11.51 million DOG tokens. We only have 8.49 million DOG tokens, ladies and gentlemen. If there were only like 9 DOG soldiers that contribute like a 1 million DOG each, we would literally meet our goal within the next 24 hours. Now, if you can, make sure to donate to this address that you can find in the YouTube descriptions, or you can find it on my X post that's pinned at the very top. DM me your X handle and the donation amounts that can add you up to the leadership board. As you can see, there are rewards for the top 3 donors and the top 20 donors as well. So check that out if you can. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is around 61,000. So it's up actually 2.55%. So if Bitcoin's happy, everybody's happy. But that's not the point of this video. So let's focus on the runes transactions on the Bitcoin network. Guess what? On June 27th, just a few days ago, Bitcoin runes transactions reached a new all-time high on the Bitcoin network. As you can see from this specific diagram, you can see that we've never been in this specific level ever in runes history. It's absolutely dominated over BRC20 tokens. And as you know, runes transactions on the Bitcoin network represent the non-monetary transactions, and that has already consumed roughly 63, sometimes 70%, even 80% on peak days. This is a sign letting you know that runes are back. And it doesn't matter if this is minting of uncommon goods or alkanes using uncommon goods to mint their specific tokens. Nonetheless, people are utilizing runes. Runes are here to stay as the new protocol standard. And that's why everybody across crypto Twitter, on the Bitcoin Maxi side, on the Bitcoin Not side, the Bitcoin Core side, everybody's talking about runes. And that's the innovation behind this specific technology and the number one meme coin on the runes protocol, which is DOG. So let's talk about DOG and also the second largest holder on Solana. As you know, there's a wrap version of DOG on Solana that bridges the Bitcoin L1 token over to the Solana ecosystem. Have you noticed something with this specific wallet? This wallet right now has accumulated over the past 48 hours non-stop. It has not sold anything, it's only been accumulating. I've actually been following this wallet for quite some time, and when it does make a sell, it's very small. Its buy orders are massive, and it keeps accumulating. It's the 5th largest token holding in its portfolio. So I want to talk about this specific wallet just really quickly. So this is the wallet right here. It actually has around 13 6,375 worth of Solana in its wallet. That's roughly around 1 million US dollars. But it also has 79 other tokens in its portfolio. That's roughly around $4.4 million. So now let's just go to its portfolio of dog. Now, as I mentioned, it just keeps accumulating dog. Look how many different orders of dog it has. It's really smart. They buy roughly $24, $164, $100. It's literally buying small increments of dog every single time. Now, it does sell. Like here, I'm going to go down here. See how it says 1.3 million dog? Here's the thing. It's actually buying back that amount of tokens just within a few days. But just notice the activity within the specific wallet. It doesn't sell. It just buys. And when it does sell, it's a very micro amount of dog that's being sold on the market. Like this is only $14 when the next day it buys 653. So I don't know what this is. What is this? Is this an institution? Is this some type of whale? Why do they have so much capital? And why are they accumulating dog rather than selling? What are they preparing for? What are they integrated with? And I don't exactly know, but this is something that I'm very suspicious of in a good way. So with that said, let's look into the charting and analysis of dog. As you can see, we actually see a large green candle right here. And after the sequence of events of these Binance cluster wallets, and then, us absorbing 4.21% of the free float supply of dog, you can see that dog right now is doing quite well. In fact, if you look at the MACD, you see that there's a blue histogram bar, just a slight one. Doesn't mean that we're back just yet. But what I'm seeing right now with this blue line is that we've been consolidating for so long that eventually it was just trading sideways. Even if it was going up or down, we're now above this 60 million support level. So who knows if this blue line continues to trend upwards, but what we do need to see is that dog needs to be back and reclaim the buyer's market. This is the threshold right here that we need to get across. Right now we're in the seller's domination market. So once we get above that, you can see something like this where it's very positive and reflective of the price. So let's see what happens. But nonetheless, everybody's talking about Runes. Runes is on the headlines across all different ecosystems. And if you're gonna fade the Runes protocol and Bitcoin meme coin super cycles, this is not the time to do it. If anything, the 99% usually will not buy into something until it pumps. That way they have some affirmations over their emotions. The 1% don't use their emotions. They're going to use the data that, like for instance, I've shared with you, and use that as their indicator to get ahead of the curve, to get ahead of the crowd. That way you're able to dollar cost average into something before the gains are made. And all you have to worry about is taking profits rather than having to chase the pump. Does that make any sense? So with that said, if you really enjoy these videos, again, it takes a lot of effort on my side to provide this research for you on a daily basis. So as I mentioned before, we have 8.49 million dog tokens to raise on the specific channel. Now, if you can, remember, donate to this specific dog Bitcoin address. Make sure to DM me your X handle so that I can add you up to the leadership board. Help us get there. We're so close, ladies and gentlemen. I really want us to get to this goal to 100%. It'll be a huge celebratory moment. I'm always trying to bring you the alpha. So if you can, please support this. If you can, take some time, reach out to me, send your donations, and I greatly appreciate it. So with that said, let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog Go to the Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.